Sweet. Hello and welcome to another round. This is round number 7. And we finally find our first end boss. No hat, Francisco. Sometimes I stream without a hat. I honestly forgot. It's downstairs. I went to do some shopping yesterday. By shopping I mean buying food. And I had the hat and I left it downstairs. I think it must be in the car, and I was too lazy to go pick it up this morning. I woke up early, had to take a shower and everything. But yeah, we're playing against Grand Prix champion Sandy Dog MTG. So we are 99.9% playing against Burn. So when I analyze my opener, I'm going to think, is this a hand that beats Burn? This list is honestly pretty weak to Burn specifically. It's better against Prowess than it is against Burn, but if Sandy Dog is on actual Burn, like Bordos Burn, then we're probably gonna not have a good time. We are currently 4-2 in the PTQ. But yeah, so we're probably going to be cutting Hot 4 Carns, adding Uro, Rexage, and these two. So this hand is fine if Sandy Dog doesn't have an Eidolon, and if they have an Eidolon, then I'm gonna lose. But I think I have to keep it. And I think I'm gonna steering someone. I guess it depends on what I draw. Depending on what my draw step yields, but it's quite possible that I'm gonna be playing steering someone. What? Sandy Dog is on humans? Okay, so I guess we're gonna be playing Amulet on one. How is Sandy Dog on humans? I'm playing Amulet on one because if Sandy Dog plays Italia, then I can't play my Amulet on two. And if he plays Italia here, we can still steerings. Sequencing this, sequencing that, blah, 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 blah. All right, so we're gonna do that. And if he has Deputy of Detention, we lose on the spot. Oh, Melting Mage, fuck. But we can steerings into a bounce land and then like Azusa and stuff. If we steer into a bounce land, we can impact for Azusa and we can Karn into EE for 2, but not in the same turn. Ugh. Alright, we still have lines here. So I guess we're going to start here, looking for a bounce land of the green variety, hopefully. Sweet. That's exactly what we're looking for. Now we have to math. So this is 3 mana. So I can Pact for Azusa. Play Azusa off the Gruul Turf. No mana floating because I have to pay 1 extra because of the Thalia. Then I can use my second land drop, that's 4 mana, 5, 6, 7. I can steerings, and I can Karn minus. Probably minus for explosives. Yeah, I think that's going to be the line. We're definitely going to have to find a second. We're definitely going to need to find a second bounce line off of these steerings. And we're going to bounce this. And then vestige. Land. Tap and float. I guess it doesn't matter. So 1, 2, another bounce land, sick, and then 5 mana, Karn, minus, yes, engineered explosives, pass the turn. So Reflector Mage is brutal, but we might be able to survive it. Cycle Canopy is a good sign. Okay, so is this lethal? It is not lethal. 1, 2, 3, 7, 11. So we just take everything. Four, 5, 6. Yeah, we just take everything. Karn down. Pay for upkeep. Land number 1. One, 2. Done. Blow this up. Land number 2. So I can force a chomp. Wait, can I set up lethal with Triad? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can Dryad, then cast the Dryad. That's plus 1 mana. I can attack, give Titan attack, double strike. No double strike, but I can clear my opponent's board. And clearing my opponent's board, is that better? Because that also leaves me with a pack to pay for. Is killing my opponent's Mantis Rider and Noble Hierarch better than double striking, opponent goes down to 3? But I only have 2 blockers. Yeah, Susa hits for 1, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't add to my clock. I think we just go for the Dryad line, right? Yeah. Last land drop. 1, 2, 1, 2. Prime time. Yes. Garrison Stronghold. 1, 2, 1, 2. Opponent concedes. Yeah, I can force a chump killing the rider, but I think it's better to just kill the rider and kill the noble hierarch as well. Ban Primeval Titan. Because this line is better if my opponent has Reflector Mage. If they... Like, I just attack with Titan, opponent goes down to 3. They play Reflector Mage, and they bounce my Prime Time, and now the Azusa needs to chump the champion of the parish. Right? So I think it's better to keep my opponent's board completely clear. Dismember, Uro, Sage. Ballista, explosives. Ballista definitely a welcome sight in this situation. Meddling Mage is like banning Primetime. Exactly. So you don't need to ban Primetime because Meddling Mage is a card that people sometimes play. There you go. Warren, thank you for the follow. It's 2019 and the music go out into the world. That's exactly what it is. Sandy Dog playing humans. Wow. This hand is incredible, by the way. Sandy Dog playing humans, though. Holy crap. I think that there's an argument for holding up Dismember there, but I think that just being able to develop more mana, like to turn to Azusa into stuff, is just so much better. Magus. Okay. When I was saying that people are really hating on Amulet for some reason, I really mean it. It's unfortunate that I'm unlocking my opponent's mana there, but it is kind of what it is. Also, I missequenced. Whoops. Now we get caught by Dismember. Alright, looks like no Dismember. Actually, maybe I messed up here. Maybe I should be playing around the second Magus. Because like my opponent didn't do anything at all there, right? So, yeah, I think I'm gonna get double basic here. I shouldn't have bounced the basic forest there. Magus is bad side in humans. Usually they can't cast humans. Exactly. It's like how ridiculous is that the 5-color deck with basically 1 basic, sometimes 2, is playing Magus of the Moon, locking themselves out of casting spells. Like look at how bad that sequence was for our opponent. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, that people are just over-hating on Amulet when it's just like, the deck is just not that good. If my opponent had gone turn 2 Mantis Rider, I would have been in much worse shape than with them going turn 2 Dismember. Like, I'm bringing in removal for their creatures anyway. And they just basically time walk them. They just lock them out of playing relevant spells on turn 2, and then we just punish them. Yeah, I don't think it's just bad. I think people should be using their sideboard cards differently. It's just like, it sucks because I love playing Amulet and I have to deal with all of this stuff. But like, if I were playing a different deck, I wouldn't put like a card like that in my human sideboard. I could see some Naya Humans list. Yeah, exactly. There was a Naya Humans list at one point. And that made use, but that list had like fetches and basics, right? One of the reasons I switched to mostly playing Etron was that there's a certain amount of hate for how much play Amulet is. Yeah, exactly. I think that the amount of hate that Amulet is seeing right now is completely disproportionate. Like I was saying it earlier, like as a person that loves Amulet, how can I say that it's not an understatement? A lot. As a person that loves Amulet a lot, I will tell you that it's not a tier 1 deck right now. I think the tier 1 are band control or like some kind of, some of those, some combination of that. The Ursa deck, I think, is extremely, extremely good. The Urosa deck, by the way, this one, I think this is probably secretly one of the best decks in the format right now. I think that Eldrasitron is also tier 1. But I don't think Amulet is tier 1 right now. But yeah, people still have the same sideboards that they had when Amulet was tier 0. It is just like, why? Bad control is like, yeah, some version of bad control. Be it. I think that without Stoneforge is better, but also the Stoneforge versions are very, very, very good. Astro Ren tier 1. Yep. Yeah, I think we have one more round to go. So we could play Legacy. The thing with Legacy is that, Legacy is just too exhausting. Too many things to play around. Too many actions per second. I wish I had like something stupid like Burn, or we can play Eldrasitron, like a dumb deck. I don't mean dumb despectively, although I kind of do. But like I mean dumb as like we don't need to think about things too much. Is gonna win the next monitor. Exactly. I did not play Astral Ren in this event. Nora DK, thank you for the follow. Did you actually win a PTQ this weekend, or like do very well at a PTQ recently? Because if so, congratulations. But I think that Rodrigo posted about that. Yeah, I think Rodrigo got first and you got second or something like that. So that's it. When I play Eldrasitron, you can just... I own the deck. I actually own Eldrasitron, which is it feels weird to say, ooh, the blue Tron deck. Does somebody have the blue Tron deck, the blue Eldrazi list that we played against earlier today? Because maybe we can play that. Okay, so this is the Magic Online website for the deck lists. And I clicked where it says see more archives. And nothing happens. Like, I need to hit on see more archives in order to go down and see the modern deck lists. 12 boss in Legacy. No, I just thought like Legacy is just, it's so much more. It's just so much harder. Oh, is this a Trayon special? Nice. Trayon is great. Trayon is actually another streamer, and he basically streams exclusively Eldrazi Tron, and I guess that he also streamed this deck. It has Elder Deep Fiend. Oh, yes, yes. No Smasher is very surprising. No, this is not the list though. Like, the opponent that I played against had Oblivion Sower, which actually looked very good. One Chalice of the Void. That's how you know you mean it. I was the Renan's like we went 3-2, but like I timed out one of my opponents, so it was actually gonna be a 2-3. Yeah, exactly. But this list doesn't have Oblivion Sower, and Oblivion Sower looked very impressive in my opponent's deck, so I kind of want to play Oblivion Sower. I ended second, Rodrigo, and I won the player 2 qualification. Nice, that's awesome, DK. Congratulations. We have really Riot for mode 2. Yeah, I guess. Just trying to keep a positive attitude, I guess, and it's been working out. All right, so let's figure out the. So Eternal. I think I'm actually just going to copy. Just do it here. Just download the deck, and I'm just probably gonna change some number of. It's called U Eldrazi. Oh wow, I don't own a Coax from the Blind Eternities. Ridiculous. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Are we really casting Coax from the Blind Eternities with 9 blue sources? Like, is that what we're doing? That's Blue Tron for you, I guess. Because turn 2 Matter Reshaper wasn't bad enough, so we wanted to make sure that we could cast Eternal Scourge on turn 2 some number of the time as well. Alright, whatever. So 3 Eternal Scourges and the Coaxes. Coax. Coax. Look at that. Eternal Scourge. Wow. Coax from the Blind Eternities is 0.005, And a total score is 0.03 tickets. Get them while the getting's good, chat. In before Cokes from the Blind Eternities becomes a modern staple. So let's fix these islands, because these are disgusting. And let's play some real islands instead. Sweet. Yeah. Let's do it, chat. We have enough time, right? 25 minutes? Yeah, we have way more than enough time. Modern League, Blue Eldrazi. The guy that played is the guy that's keeping Blue Throne alive? Yeah, I know. He has like 15 trophies this season. He plays this meme list. Yeah. Yeah. I've actually given Treyon I've given him the a host plenty of times already. I do enjoy his stream a lot, and I do recommend that you give him a follow. Gracias, Iván. Yeah, so this is what Cokes does. It's basically a wish for Eldrazi. How many play points do I have now? Definitely way less than I used to. I've been playing a lot of meme decks lately. Been playing a lot of meme decks lately. Somehow I'm 3-2 with those meme decks a lot, so I'm technically up in terms of value. No! Be nicer, thank you for the follow. Leyline of Combustion. Because that ability and opponent control. What? Alright. So I'm memeing, but virtually my opponent is memeing harder. Opponent is playing standard, nice. Oh, Goblin Lore. Classic. So much work to get a stupid 4/4. So at this point, I should go for the mine, right? Which is the one that I have the least copies of. Because, like, it's not that I'm speeding up my matter reshaper. So there's the off chance that I draw another map, or I simply draw it, naturally draw a tower, and now we actually have a ton of mana. Oaks and Black Return was a reason to this kind of deck. Yeah, my opponent seems to be on a mono red deck though, because they have a hell of a lot of mountains. Ooh, all right. Spin the wheel. Ursus Tower. Tron. Easy. Just Tron things. Just Tron things. All right, what Drassies do we got in the board? We have all this stuff which doesn't do anything. Kozilek, Demog, and Emmy. Those are our options. What if we wanted to Oblivion's Tower, though? I guess we can do everything anyways, because, like, Tron is just stupid, so... Got your Phoenix. Play this guy. And play this. I think we're gonna get the Mog here. Also, this deck doesn't have a single waste, so if like we just cannot beat Bloodmoon. We just cannot beat Bloodmoon. Talisman of Dominance is the way that we beat Bloodmoon. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Talisman makes colorless. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but like the main way that we're beating down with a Blood Moon in play is by resolving these dudes, right? The likelihood of us resolving one of our cards that don't require colorless is a lot smaller if there's a Blood Moon in play. My point is all around. It's all about bolting Matter Reshapers, Oblivion's Tower, PogChamp. All right, so their last card in hand is a Mountain. Got him. Okay, so we want either Gusterinos, and I guess we want Dismembers. Deep Fried sounds not very good. Thoughtbot also kind of doesn't sound particularly great, and Cox sounds horrendous. Relic seems good. Should have presented the reshape or Lubia. Yeah, I could have cast any of the sideboard Eldrazi. This card seems nuts against them. Crawling back to the top. Yeah, Magus. Just chilling. Just chilling. We just beat Sandy Dog too. So feeling about like $1 million right now. About $1 million. MTG Bot is definitely not drunk today. That's good. You're also in the 5 and 2 bracket. Sweet. We're totally gonna get paired, and you're totally gonna roll me over, right? Yep. I mean, I don't know if does it pair by tiebreakers? It doesn't, right? Because I'm definitely like way low in terms of tiebreakers. Relics are better than chalices. I don't know, but they sound better in this deck specifically. Snap keep this hand. I mean, we have turn to Eternal Scourge. Like, what else could we want? Right? Turn to Eternal Scourge? Like, how do we lose? Yeah, I'm gonna play Reshaper on 2. But I just wanted to point out that we can play Eternal Scourge because playing Reshaper on your turn 2 wasn't good enough. So what we did is we actually added so we can play Eternal Scourge on turn 2 as well. That's how you know your deck is broken. Double Leyline of Combustion. Whoa. Do I even run removal? I have exactly one dismember. Exactly one dismember, which is the perfect amount, so that you don't really draw it when your opponent has a Leyline. My opponent has Leyline of Combustion in their deck. Let that sink in, chat. Let that sink in. Leyline of Combustion. Definitely above average draw right there. Yeah. We are erasing. Why you gotta stomp noobs? I mean, I am clearly a noob myself, right? I'm playing Mono Blue Eldrazi. Do you play Commander? Have I played Commander? Good question. I have played Commander, and I don't. I do like 1v1 Commander a fair amount. I think that the games in 1v1 Commander are pretty sweet. I do not like multiplayer Commander. Like the politics aspect of it just takes too much for me, in my opinion. Like that's not the way that I like playing Magic. So we just Tron. And I love how both times we were missing the tower, so we actually have the perfect mana to like do a shit ton of things. We're presenting lethal next turn. We respect Magic players' creativity sometimes. Uro Ren for colors no control is 1200 tricks. Nice. That's how you know it's a good deck. It's a good deck because it's 1200 ticks. How is there no Engineering Bridge in this deck's sideboard? Chat, please explain. Chat, please explain. Wow, my opponent gets in there. Jeez. I respect that. Alright, so we're just going to attack with everything. Our opponent needs to chump. And then we Trinisphere. Trinisphere is better than Bridge. Yeah, of course. Everybody knows that. Why you gotta bully? That was fun. I love how that worked perfectly. The life totals were perfect. I had perfect information, so I know that they don't have a gut shot. Um, I like the mana was perfect to Karn plus Ballista for 3. The life totals were perfect, and then it was like 3 versus. Yes, Svornsniak, how's it going? Yeah, that like what were the why the ley lines? They seem pretty rough. They seemed not great. But is there a combo that I'm missing? Because I'm assuming I'm assuming that there's like a combo, right? Because that didn't even seem like the best ley line to be playing. Even there's another red ley line that makes it so your opponent can't gain life or something like that. Keep on the meme. Yeah, we're memeing ourselves pretty hard. So it was nice that it was fun that it was the meme mirror match, the meme mirror match. There isn't a combo that forces the opponent to target. I don't know. I've seen the card with Torban. Okay, so like they take 4 to destroy your dude. Yeah, but like lightning bolts or lava spike would have seemed better in that kind of deck than the ley line, right? Another Ibarran player was 6-0. Nice. I'm not sure we're gonna have enough time for another match, unfortunately. And I really don't want to double queue. Like when we double queued earlier, that was way too stressful. I'm not about that life. So we can play like other games and stuff. Of course, I'm gonna stop the video right here. But like we're gonna be back for some more for the last round. So don't forget to check that out. See you later.